IDFC First Bank, a bank which has always given a high hope of expectation, and no, the management promising that we are going to do great things in future. But honestly, whenever the quarterly result comes, it does not come with the expectation as per the expectation. And you can see, no, again the quarter two result, whatever came, is a completely disappointed result. See, honestly, I have a high regards to the chairman, the CEO, we Venkata Raman, but no, at the end of the day, no, they should deliver. See, basically the problem with this bank is no, that management is saying that everything is in control, but when the result comes out, it's like no rabbit coming out of that something and something comes out. And this time, what happened? You know, the higher provision what they've applied. No, almost 563 crore rupees of crores of provision they applied, and in that 315 crore rupees is microfinance lending book. Okay, now that microfinance lending, no, it is actually hurting many of the banks, but of course it has hurt IDFC First Bank also. But this was not being conveyed early. You know, they give the business updates, they in between also so much management commentaries coming. But all this is my problem with the so-called management. You know, why you are not transparent when you can always say that okay, their NII's growth is almost 22%, but you are never telling no during the business updates also that there is a problem with our MFSI loan also. And this is what hurts the stock market a lot, and then suddenly the stock price starts falling. Today it has fallen up to 6%, and again of course it has no rebounded. But the problem lies with here is then how we can trust the management. Again, IDFC First Bank, always a management is having a big dreams. No, they give a complete guidance what they are going to do for next 3 years, 4 years, but it has been not been followed. We'll talk about each and every number in detail. And no, the main structural problem is their profitability is not coming up. Their ROA, return on asset, is not increasing, which they have guided all about. And the reason is simple, because their provisions are going up, their NPAs are going up. Even quarter on quarter also, if you see, the provision has gone up only. And this is where the IDFC First Bank is facing lot of issues. And the main thing is, see, it's very easy to give loan, but the maintain that I know the recovery of the loan and maintaining your asset class is very important for any bank. And if you are not able to bring down your net NPA, even a one NPA can hurt you a lot. Like another NPA was something like no infrastructure loan they have given to one toll provider, and no that almost 250 crore rupees of no provision they have created. And so that is what, no, even a one big hit to the PNL will literally bring your profitability down. And this is what happens normally with the IDFC Bank, IDFC First Bank I'm talking about. IDFC First Bank I have been covering from last so many quarters, and every time I used to say that hopes are big, but results are not coming as per as per investor expectation and the analyst expectation. Now the merger has happened. पहले वो demerger करते हैं, अब merger करते हैं, पता नहीं क्या करते हैं. But whatever it is, whether you do merger or demerger, at the end of the day, the shareholder should earn money. Okay, and if you see the last 3 years data or 5 years data, this company has not at all given return to shareholder. No, if you see the last 5 years, the average return is almost 9.45%. Take 3 years also 10%. In this year, it is almost, you can say, in minus. Okay, and this is what is happening. Okay, so no, sorry, 22% minus, and this is what is happening with this bank. However, many other banks has given a consistently good return. Okay, a much bigger bank like ICICI Bank in last 5 years has given you 22% CAGR return. So when you have no a problem with the asset class, the problem with no the books, what type of books you are carrying. Books means at the end of the day, I'm talking about loan book. Okay, लोन ग्रोथ तो आ जाता है, चलो आपका 22-25% से ग्रोथ हुआ है, लोन देना इजी है at the end of the day. But no, maintaining is the problem, and this is where no IDFC First Bank is struggling a lot. Even when we talk about their ROE is much below the industry standard. Okay, and say this like management always used to give that उनका एक guidance होता है कि भाई this is a management I've seen. Not every bank is giving like this, but this management has always given that guidance. Okay, and if you see the guidance, No, they'll say, okay, our CASA ratio is matching, that we are having a CASA of almost 48.9%, that we are matching. Capital adequacy is matching. Okay, even the loans, rural and MSME loans and all that. Okay, they're saying that they want to bring it to 70%, but still, no, they are going to, currently it is 83%. So they want to bring it down. That is not happening. Okay, and other pointers like no gross NPA, net NPA, no, they want to bring it below, you can say the 1% and all that. They also achieved it around 0.48. But then what is the problem is happening? The problem is happening not in NII growth and all that, but the main thing, the problem is coming in the return on asset and return on equity. And the return on asset, basically, they were targeting that it should be around 1.4 to 1.6%. Currently, in last 6 months, it is almost 0.57, almost one third of what they are targeting. And why it is happening? Because the bad debts are coming. Okay, cost of income ratio, they're targeting, okay, that it should come down to around 65%. Still it is well above 70%. अब cost to income ratio कब down आएगा? जब आपका bad debts कम होगा, जब आपके प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी बढ़ेगी, तब कॉस्ट टू इनकम रेशियो ज्यादा थोड़ा कम होगा. एंड देयर लॉट मेनी इश्यूज दिस बैंक इज फेसिंग. Okay, even return on equity, guys, no, around 13 to 15% they were targeting. Currently it is around 5%. See, at the end of the day, return on asset and return on equity is very important. If you consider one ratio, then I think return of asset is very, very important. Return on asset is nothing but no, the what type of lending you are doing, against that how much you are earning. So if your bad debts are going up, okay, if your NP are going down, then 110% your ROE is not going to achieve. Okay, and that is why, no, we should give credit to this type of big banks like HDFC or ICICI or Axis and all that, Kotak. No, over the years they are able to maintain that. It's not easy to maintain at such a high level of loan book your NPS. Okay, and that is where, no, the currently what is happening, that this microfinance lending is hurting a lot of these banks. When we talk about IDFC First Bank, IndusInd Bank, Poonawalla Microfinance, then no Credit Grameen, okay, Ujjivan, all these banks were hit directly because of the MFI loan. And MFI loan में problem है. Of course, we are saying that our GDP growth is 7.2%, but it is not reflecting at a micro level, at a no microfinance lending level. So जो भी बैंक का exposure इन सब में ज़्यादा है, they are facing lot of issues. So is happening with the IDFC First Bank. If you ask me whether we should trust this type of management that they are telling something or wo aata nahi, then I think we are an investor, guys. You have to take a decision that whether you want to stay with a management who are promising but not able to deliver or not. And my stance for IDFC First Bank is been clear for over the years. Okay, from last, if you are there with my YouTube channel from last 2 years, I'm constantly talking about same thing again and again and again, that you have to show on paper the growth of your, basically, return on assets should go up. At the end of the end, your NPA should go down, your cost to credit, okay, cost to income ratio should go down well below 60-65% if you really have a chance to really make it. And this merger demerger issues, whatever is happening with IDFC First Bank, you know, ये कंफ्यूज कर देता है इंसान को. नो डाउट योर CEO is great, they have done a great job in his earlier company, but what about the current job? The current job is not able to deliver. Well, let me be frank here, guys. I'm giving my honest reply, because at the end of the day, when I talk to my investors, you know, because our members, there are more than 4,000 members in our hub, and you know, we give stock recommendations and everything. Many of them hold IDFC First Bank, and I'm getting this question again and again, that what is happening here, that the same thing I what I told you now, same thing I tell to them also, because I know retail investors heavily invested in this bank, and I will get trust on this bank only when they start delivering as per the expectation. Also, number of branches we are opening, we are going to do this that फलाना ढिमका, वो सब तो ठीक है. At the end तुमने प्रॉफिट कितना कमाया, उस पे ही आके हम लोग अटक जाएंगे. Okay, the picture is that, see, again, when you are giving such a guidance of 3 3 4 4 years earlier, if you are not able to deliver, no, then the market will lose interest from you. और वही हो रहा है अभी IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में, because every investor now thinking and every analyst are thinking ये सब बोलते हैं लेकिन होता नहीं उसका. So keep this in mind, guys. At the end, it's your money. You take a decision. Do your own analysis. By the way, I have not invested in this stock. Many of my clients have invested. Then I don't know. Okay, and hope you like this video. Okay, do like and share it to everyone, guys. If you want to take, guys, currently Diwali offer is going on. The link is given below. Check our stock recommendation size to enroll it. This is the best plan we can give it. A big discount of more than 70% is there. Check it out and you will be loving it. Okay, so I'll be seeing you for the next video. Thank you.